Howdy to the Lone Star State's Cowboys Nation. Your like and subscription to this video are essential for us. Please consider it. Thank you for your support. Bringing on a defensive coordinator with a substantial background as a head coach could potentially create a more challenging environment for the current head coach, Mike McCarthy, especially since he's in the last year of his contract and widely regarded as being under pressure as we head into 2024. McCarthy has compiled a record of 42 wins and 25 losses, but his playoff record is only 1 win against 3 losses. Jones confidently expressed on the team's website that he doesn't see any potential issues arising. He emphasized that anyone accepting the coordinator role with the Cowboys would be focusing on the responsibilities and opportunities that come with it. Moreover, he highlighted that aspiring individuals are aware of the possibility of advancing to a head coach position elsewhere, as evidenced by the departure of the previous coordinator. The quest to secure a defensive coordinator for the Cowboys, following Dan Quinn's move to head coach of the Commanders last week, has veered into unexpected territory. Dallas has been eyeing ex-head coaches for the vacancy, and one standout candidate has reportedly entered the fray for the position, as per CBS Sports. Rex Ryan, the former head coach of the Jets and Bills. Without a doubt, Ryan's background in defensive coaching positions him as a strong contender for the role. His tenure began with a 6-year stint as the Ravens' defensive line coach, followed by 4 years as Baltimore's defensive coordinator, during which time the team boasted some of the NFL's most formidable defenses. However, his subsequent roles as head coach for the Jets from 2009 to 2014 and for the Bills between 2015 and 2016 were marked by less remarkable performances. In recent times, Ryan has served as an analyst for ESPN and didn't hold back in his critique of the Cowboys' defense following their playoff defeat to the Packers last month. This came at a time when numerous observers were attributing the loss to quarterback Prescott. Ryan made it clear after the game that blaming Dak Prescott was off the mark. He emphasized that the defense's performance was the real issue, not Prescott. Dismissing the idea that Prescott was at fault, Ryan pointed out that the defense's lackluster showing was the root cause of the loss, the team's poor appearance, and why they were outcoached. For Ryan, the defense was unequivocally to blame. Dallas is evidently focusing on bringing in a seasoned coach to oversee their defense, although they did consider defensive line coach Aiden Durde for the position. Durde has yet to serve as a coordinator in his career. Reports emerged on Monday that Dallas had engaged with a duo of veteran coaches to discuss the role vacated by Quinn. Intriguingly, one of the candidates was Ron Rivera, the very individual Quinn succeeded as head coach in Washington. Rivera brings to the table 9 years of head coaching experience with the Panthers, along with an additional 4 years at the helm of the Commanders. Rivera served as the defensive coordinator for the Bears between 2004 and 2006, and he held the same position with the Chargers from 2008 to 2010. The other prospect under consideration is ex-coach Mike Zimmer, whose association with the Cowboys extends back to the Dave Campo period. Zimmer continued in his role as defensive coordinator when Bill Parcells assumed control in 2003, fulfilling these duties for Dallas from 2000 to 2006. Zimmer made his mark in Atlanta in 2007, and then in Cincinnati from 2008 to 2013 as defensive coordinator, before being appointed head coach of the Vikings in 2014. He led Minnesota up until the 2021 season. The Dallas Cowboys are poised to encounter their ex-defensive coordinator, Dan Quinn, in a twice-annual showdown against the Washington Commanders for years to come. As numerous Cowboys players approach free agency, there's a chance they'll reunite with former teammates, especially Dante Fowler Jr., who might join Quinn on the Commanders' bench. At 29 years old, Fowler secured consecutive 1-year contracts valued at $3 million for both 2022 and 2023, following an initial 6-year stint with the NFL teams Jacksonville Jaguars, Los Angeles Rams, and Atlanta Falcons. Armstrong is on the verge of entering free agency following a 6-year tenure with the Cowboys. In the Pro Football Focus compilation of the top 150 free agents, Armstrong secured the 85th spot, while Fowler was not featured on the list. Making his debut in the NFL as the 3rd pick overall in the 2016 NFL Draft, Fowler brings a wealth of experience to the table. While he may not have achieved the status of a league star, his contributions as a pass rusher have been invaluable. As the 2020 season approached, Fowler found himself in search of a team. Quinn, who had previously coached Fowler at the University of Florida and was the head coach of the Falcons at the time, brought him on board. Following Quinn's departure from the Falcons before the 2021 offseason and his subsequent recruitment by Dallas, Fowler once again aligned with his former coach in 2022. During his 2-year stint with Dallas, Fowler amassed a total of 10 sacks and forced 3 fumbles. Although he didn't start a game, he maintained perfect attendance, not missing a single match in 2022 or 2023. For a player in a rotational role, this consistency represents an optimal scenario. The consideration of Rex Ryan for the defensive coordinator position at the Dallas Cowboys represents a potentially astute strategic decision. Ryan's vast experience, evidenced by his defensive expertise with the Ravens and his tenure as head coach for both the Jets and Bills, makes him a strong candidate to rejuvenate the Cowboys' defense. His keen analytical skills and direct critique of the Cowboys' defensive shortcomings highlight his readiness to directly address the team's needs. Appointing Ryan could inject new life and a solid defensive strategy into Dallas, targeting areas in need of significant enhancement. The potential departure of Dante Fowler presents a pivotal moment for the Cowboys, hinting at the close of one chapter and the dawn of new possibilities. Fowler's NFL journey, beginning with his high draft selection and leading to a meaningful yet understated stint in Dallas, reflects the fluid nature of professional football team compositions. The possibility of him rejoining Dan Quinn underscores the necessity for adaptability and the ongoing evolution of team dynamics. It serves as a reminder that NFL success demands more than just talent. It requires the ability to adjust and adapt to the league's constantly shifting environment. For the devoted Texas fans of the Dallas Cowboys, the imperative is clear: investing in marquee players is essential, not merely preferable. In the fiercely competitive realm of the NFL, securing elite talent is critical for any team looking to distinguish itself from the competition. The prospect of bringing in experienced coaches and strategically adjusting the player roster, including considering high-caliber individuals like Ryan for coaching positions, signals a dedication to excellence. This is a rallying cry for the Cowboys to enhance their lineup with impactful players and coaches, ensuring that the team doesn't just participate, but vies for the league's top accolades. We value your feedback. Please subscribe and leave your opinion in the comments. Thank you for watching.